Happy November, Westchester. Welcome to another episode of WCU Weekly. I'm your host, Jada Terrell.
And I'm Sierra Gelfand. So Jada, did you remember to turn your clocks back this weekend?
I did, and I felt so refreshed after getting that extra hour of sleep. However, I don't like the fact that it gets early darker, 4:30, but I mean, that means Thanksgiving break is just a few weeks away.
Yes, and we only have 3 weeks until break. It's so exciting, and we have a packed episode today, like usual, so let's get started. On Wednesday, the Office of Sustainability will be holding a seminar to address current environmental problems. If you are a student who's interested in saving the planet or is just interested in learning more, stop by this event. It will be held in Sykes Room 255A from 12 to 12:50.
Are you a first-generation college student? First gen means that your parent or guardian did not complete a bachelor's degree. There will be resources and activities on First Gen Day to better connect you to campus, networking opportunities, games, food, and fun. Check out wcupa.edu/WCU First for more information and a full schedule of events. It will be happening this Friday, November 8th.
Now let's send it over to Carly for this week's weather. Carly?
With your WCU Weekly weather report, I'm Carly D'Angelo. As you may have noticed, the days are getting shorter and it's starting to get darker much earlier. It's making me more tired than I usually am, not gonna lie. We have a cold fall week ahead of us, so let's take a look. As we move into the month of November, we are seeing the temperatures drop dramatically. I gotta tell my roommates it's time to turn on the heat. As the sun is setting earlier, we have less hours of sunshine, so our low temperatures are at the freezing mark and even dropping below that. And speaking of freezing temperatures, Stormy is all bundled up this week. It won't be that cold to break out the winter accessories like your hats and your gloves and your scarves, but once the sun sets, you will definitely need a winter coat and thick socks to keep your feet warm. I'm loving the new hairstyle, Stormy. Thanks so much. See you next week. As you may or may not know, Tuesday is Election Day, and the weather should cooperate. There are no big storms in the forecast that could deter voters from heading to the polls. If you have an absentee ballot, you can head over to the second floor of Lawrence Hall and exercise your American right to vote. Reporting for WCU Weekly, I'm Carly D'Angelo. Have a great week, Westchester.
What's up, WCU Weekly? Your host, Sean Serino, is back again with this week's sports content. We're entering the final stretch of this school semester in our fall sports. Last week, there were a mass amount of games that passed. I hope you were able to watch some of the action. If not, then I'm able to give you some sort of a recap of these past events. Ram basketball season has begun. Our men's and women's basketball team had kicked off the season this past weekend in intramural scrimmages. Our ladies come out victorious in their preseason game against Rowan University. The final score was 70-64. Great job to all the ladies' contributions to secure this victory. Our men had a rough preseason game against LaSalle University. The final score was 70-63. Robbie and Malik had a combined total of 30 points and 3 steals to keep the Rams in the game. Tough loss, but it's only a preseason, so it doesn't hurt that much. Our basketball team will be in the annual tournaments this week, so check them out. The first game is happening this Friday as our men host Clifton University this Friday at 7:30 p.m. I will be attending the game, so come out and enjoy the game with me. As the season continued to start up, another season is coming to an end. Our football team is entering their final regular season game this Saturday at Lockhaven University. After a crushing 17-30 loss against Cookstown University, our guys are able to finish strong during these last final games of the season. Continue to push to the finish line, guys. If you want to find more sports updates or other sports schedules, please visit our school website, WCUPAGoldenRound.com, for other sports recaps. As I wrap up this week's segment, I would like to congratulate our athletes of the week, Kat Racconi and Shane Harty, for a Ram-standing week. Well, it's greetings from your host, Sean Serino, for this sports recap. Until next time, stay active and have a great week, WCU, and let's go Rams.
Hey Westchester University, I'm Dominique.
And I'm Ziya Morel, and we're back with another segment of Multicultural Mapping, where all things are diverse and inclusive.
So this weekend was filled for excitement for the up-and-coming Prestige Runway Fashion Show that Ziya had the opportunity to attend. How was it?
It was actually really great. The models were stunning.
Wow, so can you tell me how many vendors and designers came out to the show?
So there were about 3 different designers, one being Black Sheep, and there were about 4 different vendors. One is currently a student here on campus, and one is an alumni.
That sounds awesome. Make sure to follow Prestige on Instagram at PrestigeWCU. And that's all for this week. Thanks for tuning in to Multicultural Mapping.
That concludes this episode of WCU Weekly. If you have anything you'd like to share on the show or would like to stop by and become a member, be sure to link with us.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at WCU Weekly for segments, events, and much more.
Until next week, I'm Sierra Gelfand.
And I'm Jada Terrell.
Have a great week, Westchester.
And an even better weekend.
It wasn't a good vibe.
What's up, ladies? As I wrap up this week's segment, ladies. Y'all running this? Oh, all right.